The first time you ever loaded into zombies and made your way through round 1, you probably asked yourself, how high of a round can I achieve? For some, they never stopped asking. In today's video, we're going to have a look at the highest round achieved in every Call of Duty Zombies game ever. Today's video begins where zombies began, back in World at War. World at War is known to be the glitchiest, most broken zombies game that we've ever had. On the first 3 maps, only a total of 24 zombies spawn per round, and then after about round 208, every zombie becomes an insta-kill. This makes it possible to get insanely high rounds that wouldn't be possible in newer games. The highest round ever achieved in World at War was on Shinonuma. I'm gonna give you a second to try to guess what round somebody reached on Shinonuma. The correct answer was 10,751. Oh my god. This was achieved by Krups back in 2020. The link to every one of these records are in the description, by the way. The strategy used in the gameplay is basically just you use the PPSH with the insta-kill and you have the Wunderwaffe as your secondary. And Krups basically just sits by the flogger and just kind of insta-kill zombies and makes his way through the rounds. As you can see in the top right of the gameplay, this took almost 100 hours. He was about 20 minutes short of 100 hours. I can't even begin to imagine grinding a zombies game for this long. This round record of 10,751 would never be beaten to this day. And in all honesty, most likely never will. This is one of the craziest feats in all of Call of Duty Zombies and is just honestly truly amazing. Let's move on to Black Ops 1. When you think of easy maps to get high rounds on in Black Ops 1, the first map that comes to mind is Ascension. Running trains with the Thunder Gun and Gersh devices up on the lunar lander made it pretty much impossible to go down. Just the amount of free space on this map and just the overpowered wonder weapons just made it unbelievably easy. That doesn't make Ferret Can Walk's record of 240 any less impressive though. The strategy basically consisted of running around near Pack-a-Punch and using up all of the Thunder Gun that you had until it ran out of ammo. And then as soon as it runs out of ammo, you basically run over, go Pack-a-Punch it, get more ammo, and basically do the same process until you run out of ammo again. And then as soon as you run out of ammo, you'd have to go all the way to the mystery box and basically just spin for a new Thunder Gun. Rinse and repeat this process for a total of 240 rounds, and then you can achieve the world record on this map. As you can see, this record took well over 70 hours, which is just an unbelievable amount of time that is just hard to imagine. This record was set 2 years ago and to this day has been left untouched as the single highest round ever achieved in Black Ops 1. The next game in the series was Black Ops 2. The highest round achieved in this game was on none other than Mob of the Dead. This was achieved by Stealth McFilthy sometime last year. Now when you think of high round Mob of the Dead strategies, you probably think of this exact strat. He basically hoards the zombies up in the cafeteria, and then once the acid trap comes online, you run through the acid trap, killing all of the zombies. And then you train outside the cafeteria, get a big horde up, and then run through the acid trap and kill the zombies again. Of course, you have the vitriolic withering in your back pocket in case you get stuck or cornered, as it's just a weapon that basically can bail you out of any situation. The entire time you're running the strat, you're also using the Hell's Redeemer as an effective way to kill even more zombies. Now, I think this is the longest amount of time for any of these records that we're looking at today. This took around 104 hours, which is just literally just insane. That's the equivalent of someone going to work, working a 9 to 5 for 2.5 weeks. That's how much time Stealth McFilthy put into this map. And just thinking about that, I think this will be forever the highest round ever achieved in Black Ops 2. And I highly doubt that anyone could ever beat this. Moving on to Black Ops 3. Now, Black Ops 3 is a little bit of a difficult game to look at because the highest round you can achieve in Black Ops 3 was round 255. There was no way to reach round 256 in this game, basically just maxed out. And because of that, round 255 was achieved on every single map besides Garad Krovi. Today I'm going to be looking at the Shadows of Evil round 255. 1, because Shadows of Evil is the launch map of Black Ops 3, and 2, because Shadows of Evil is the best map on Black Ops 3. Come at me in the comments. The record was set by the Gamer's End, and the strategy used was basically the waterfront alley strat. If you're not familiar with this strat, basically you leave the door from spawn closed to the waterfront district, and then you also don't power up the stairs while in beast mode. This makes it so all the zombies either comes out of the close barrier to your left or from all the way at the other side of the alley. Of course, he has the Apothecant Servant, the upgraded sword, as well as upgraded Little Arnius, getting the true Shadows of Evil experience. The next game in the series is Black Ops 4. If you haven't noticed, this video is only covering Treyarch games. If you want to see me go into Exo Zombies, Infinite Warfare Zombies, and World War II Zombies, I can do that in a separate video. The highest round ever achieved in Black Ops 4 was on Dead of the Night. Now, I've been stated as saying that Dead of the Night is the most underrated zombies map in history, and I still stand by that. It's basically a giant mansion map with a cemetery, a forest, a really fun Easter egg, a good boss fight. It just has a lot going for it. Unfortunately though, the high round strat for this map has the Black Ops 4 curse. Like, I think just about every Black Ops 4 map's high round strat is just to sit in the corner with a Helian salvo. The record was set by Intuit Scott, and somehow he was able to achieve round 420 on this map. Basically, you just sit up in the master bedroom with the Helian Salvo rocket launcher, PhD slider, Stone Cold Stronghold, and 2 other perks, which we can't really see for some reason in the gameplay, but you could probably take a guess. It's like Dying Wish, a Quick Revive, something like that. But yeah, Dead of the Night just has the Black Ops 4 curse, where you just sit in the corner with the Helian Salvo, making it pretty uninteresting. Nonetheless, it was a crazy, insane record that in all likelihood will never be beaten. Now let's move on to the newest game in the series, Black Ops Cold War. Now, Cold War's highest round is actually the same on Firebase Z and D Machine. On both of those maps, the round 935 has been achieved. The D Machine record was set by none other than Pikachu. Although I'm not 100% sure what strategy was used, it took over 174 hours of gameplay to get to round 935, which is just like literally there's no words to describe how long that is. Over an entire week of gameplay alone was poured into this map. Unfortunately, on round 935, Pikachu's game glitched out and he couldn't progress any further. And that's it. That's the highest round achieved in every single Call of Duty Zombies game. Thank you guys so much for watching and staying all the way to the end. If you guys can drop this video a like, I'd really appreciate it. And give me a follow on Twitch.